All right, so now we're going to start the process of actually researching the niche for the page that we want to create. So for this specific case, we're going to be using our page of 75 Facebook page niche ideas for monetization. And I'm just going to pick an actual niche here from the list that I have. And I'm going to show you the process that I usually do in order to research a niche to see whether or not it has potential and whether or not you want to jump on it and actually start building your page and going through the entire process. So I'm gonna pick for this example, I'm gonna pick let's see, surfing. I'm gonna go with surfing on this case. So what I usually like to do is I go on Google and you can type something like facebook.com and then just type the keyword that you want to research or topic or idea, whatever it is that you want to search for. Just do facebook.com and whatever keyword you want to search for. So you press enter, and as you can see, we got a bunch of results, Facebook pages. So I'm just gonna open a few. I'm gonna open this one, and I'm gonna open this one, and I'm gonna open this one, and I'm gonna open this one. Basically, just to give me an idea of the top surfing pages on Facebook. I want to see how much engagement they're getting. I want to see if they're posting videos. I want to see how they're monetizing their pages, and that should give me an idea of what I can do if I want to launch a surfing page. Basically, I want to see what they're doing so I can do it better. That's the whole goal. You don't want to copy anyone. You want to try to do what works, but at the same time, do it in your own unique way so you stand out from your competitors. Alright, so the first page is Surfer, and as you can see, this one is verified, and it has a huge following of 1.4 million people actually follow that page. And if we go down, you can see that the page was created in 2008. So this is an established page with a lot of credibility. And basically, if you click on any page, if you click on the see more, it'll give you the details on that page. You can see how many people are managing that page. You can see that 20 people are actually managing this page from the United States. You can see whether this page is currently running ads or not, when the page was created. And if we go to our page history, you can see the changes that they make. But there's also some very additional details that you have to keep in mind. Like, for example, ads from this page is currently running ads. So if we go to the ad library, we'll be able to see what type of ads they're doing. So this is basically our way of knowing how they're monetizing their following. So this is the only ad that they're running right now, and it seems to be a collab with another company. Basically, this is all that they're doing for now. So you should do this for every single page that you're trying to launch, because it should give you an idea of, okay, what are these guys selling? They're either making money with ad breaks, or they're making money with instant articles, or they're usually making money with something else, or probably promoting or selling something via Facebook ads to their followings. And in this case, they have partnered with another company in order to sell a specific service. So we're gonna go back to our Surfer page here. And as you can see, they also have a shop inside of the Facebook page, which is another way to monetize. So I guess they actually have their own clothing line. So the first thing we see is a video about a few seconds long, and as you can see, 371 likes, 34 shares. Video was shared an hour ago. So we're gonna go down and we're gonna take a look at everything else. So we have more videos. We have a link to surfer.com, which is their website. Then we have another video. Then we have another link to their website. We have pictures, and we have another link to their website, and then we have another video. So the way that they're creating engagement is basically by posting really short videos and just sending the traffic to their website, which I'm guessing is probably has ads and things like that, which they can make money from. But in this case, they don't seem to be posting videos that are at least 3 minutes long, so that means they're probably not monetizing with ad breaks. So we're going to take a look at another page just to see what other pages are doing, and we're going to go to the second page. Now this one seems a little bit more from someone who decided to build a Facebook page about surfing. As you can see, 300,000 likes. We're gonna go down, and the page was created in 2009. So we're gonna click on see more. So the page is not running any type of ads. You can see where the people that are managing the pages are from. So let's take a look at what these guys are doing. So they're simply sending traffic to a website, and we have another link to the website, another link. So basically they're sharing articles and content from this different websites. This is another link, another link. So this is another link. And once you find a page that you want to research and you want to find out if they're monetizing with ad breaks or Facebook instant articles or something like that, you can open this page on the Facebook app, and what's going to happen is you'll be able to see whether that page has instant articles enabled, so meaning that they will make money from Facebook advertising inside of the content. So you can only check that if you go to your phone and you open the Facebook app, you search for the page, you open the page, and you click on one of the articles. And it's mostly just articles. I don't see any videos. Let me go back and see if they have any videos here. So I don't see any videos that they're posting. So most likely, this is definitely showing you that there's actually an audience for surfing, but this page is just simply not taking advantage completely of the monetization options that Facebook offers. Because what I would be doing is creating surfing videos from around the web, creating 3-minute videos and monetizing this page with 300,000 likes. Now this is another surfing page. Now, so this is an actual page for competition when it comes to surfing. So this one is full of videos. You can see 2 hours long, has a decent amount of views, and I'm guessing this page is monetized. It has 6 million people following this. So as you can see, this shows you that there's potential in this space, in this niche, to make money, because there's 6 million people, and then we have a few million people on the other page, and a few 100,000 people on the other page. So there's definitely people interested in surfing and surfing information, surfing videos. This video, for example, a few seconds long. We're gonna go down, another video here. So this is look at this video right here. 4,000 likes, 165 comments. This one has 6,000 likes. So these guys are just posting videos from, I'm guessing, the competition, and when they're holding competitions, and from the athletes. So it shows you that there's real engagement with this type of content. 924 likes, 77 shares. So we're gonna go to the next page. And the next page is called We Are Surfers. This one is not verified, so most likely it is from just a regular person just like you and me who decided to create a surfing page. And you can see it has 224,000 likes. The page was created in 2013. So we're gonna click on the see more, and the page is not running any type of ads right now, and the people that are running this page are not from the United States. So we're gonna go down, and this one seems to have a few videos. So we're gonna click on, it even has a YouTube channel apparently. So we're gonna click on videos here. We're gonna go to the video section, and you can see the length of the videos here: 14 seconds, 20 seconds, 13 seconds, 1 minute. Let's click on more. We have 18 seconds, 45 seconds. So these are really short videos. I don't understand why they wouldn't be using this type of videos for monetization with ad breaks, because I would compile a bunch of these videos every once in a while and just create a 3-minute video and see if I can get it monetized. And considering that they have decent amount of views, you can see this one has 80,000 views, this one has 35,000 views, 68,000 views, 119,000 views. So they are getting some engagement, they're getting some views, but they're not taking advantage of the monetization. Look at this one, 1.3 million views. They're not taking advantage of it because they're not creating videos that are at least 3 minutes long. You don't want to make this mistake unless you don't want to monetize with ad breaks. You want to monetize it with something else, which is what I believe they're doing. They're probably monetizing in some other way. So we're going to go back to the home page here. We're going to go down. You can see some pictures here with 359 likes. We have some videos, some more pictures. So you can see the type of content that they're posting. It's mostly pictures and videos, and we have a link here to a page, which I'm guessing will be their website, and they're probably monetizing that in some way on their website. We have more pictures, more links to their website, and here we go. So you can see that they're monetizing by creating their own products, and this might be probably something like drop shipping or selling their own cases, as you can see. So they're selling this products using their page. We have some more links to their website, but they're not taking advantage of the Facebook Ad Breaks program, which I would guess they would probably be allowed to do if they were creating videos that are at least 3 minutes long. So now we have a general idea of some of the top surfing pages on Facebook, but we can always go back on the Facebook search results, and we can type something like surfing. We'll click on search, and we might get a few more pages in the top videos that are getting some views. And you can find some posts, you can find some pages, you can even find some groups. And groups are a great way to see how big a niche actually is, because if you can find a lot of groups, that means there's a lot of interest in that topic. If I were to create a surfing page, I would probably click on the group section and I would join a bunch of these groups in order to promote my page. Whenever I launch a new video, I would actually promote my videos on some of these groups. Not all the time, because you don't want to spam all of these groups 24 hours a day, but perhaps every 2 or 3 days I would share a video from my page using my personal profile in order to get more views, get more engagement. So there's a bunch of groups here. You can see, you just have to find the right ones that you would like to join. But if you go on the pages section, you can see that there's a bunch of pages about surfing, like this one, I love surfing. We have another surfing pages. So there's so many surfing pages here. It tells you that this is a big niche, and you can definitely make money from this niche because there's a lot of people interested in surfing. Now, of course, the best place to research a niche, whether it's big enough, whether people are making money, how they're making money with their Facebook pages, is on Facebook. But what if you wanted to see how big this niche is outside of Facebook, and whether you could actually find content if you wanted to create that page, where would you find the content, and how big this niche is outside of Facebook? Because you have to take that in mind, because when you're creating your page, you might step outside of Facebook to look for content somewhere else. So you want to find out if there's enough content outside of Facebook. In order to do that, we're going to go back to Google. So instead of typing facebook.com/surfing, what we're going to do now is we're going to type instagram.com, and we're going to put the hashtag surfing. And we're going to click search. And guess what? Now we found a hashtag very easily on Instagram with surfing. It has 15.1 million posts. So this is huge. That means there's 15.1 million pieces of content out there that basically you can utilize for inspiration, or you can utilize on your page in order to grow and to generate engagement. So we're going to go back. So we're going to go down to via this post, and you can see there's a video here, and we have some more pictures. We're going to keep going down to more videos, more pictures, more videos. You can see more videos here, another video here, more awesome pictures. So there's so much content, guys, so much content, and so many people creating content around surfing. So this tells you that this is a good niche, because there's enough content, there's enough people creating content and actually interested in this surfing niche. So you could definitely jump into this and actually find the content, find inspiration, and find ways to utilize some of this content on your page, which we're going to talk about in the next lesson, is how you can utilize content from other people to grow your Facebook page the right way without getting in trouble. Now, let's say that you wanted to search for other keywords. You can go to your Instagram account and you can search for similar keywords or hashtags, basically, to allow you to find more videos and photos. So you might want to type something like, I love surfing, just to see what comes out. And you can see 24,000 posts, a little bit less, but we're going to go through some of those and we're going to see what type of content we can find. So we have more videos here, more pictures of surfing, and we have more videos. So this is all content that you would be able to utilize on your Facebook page. Of course, you're simply not going to just download a picture and just throw it on your Facebook page without credit or anything like that. But what we want to do in the beginning is we want to create enough engagement, we want to create enough credibility, so when you do go to the big dogs, the ones that have a huge following on that specific niche, they're less likely to say no because you already have a following dedicated to that niche. So if you go to someone on Instagram and you tell them, okay, I want to use your video, I have a Facebook page with 10,000 surfing fans and they will love your video. Because you now have 10,000 likes on your Facebook page, they're more likely to say yes. And because they're passionate about that niche, then they're more likely to say yes. Now, if you didn't have any type of following, if you only had 50 followers, they might still say yes, but it's a little bit more convincing if you already have a following, because you can tell them that, hey, we're going to link to your Instagram account, or we're going to credit your Instagram account in the video or in the picture, whatever that is, just to give you some boost and give you some credit. Another way for you to research on videos, for example, is using YouTube. And you can just go on YouTube and you can type surfing videos or something like that, surfing waves, something, whatever it is. You want to research some of the content that's already out there. Like I said, you want to look in different platforms, not just on Facebook, to see what type of content people are posting in that specific niche. So this video is 13 minutes long, 4.3 million views. So this tells you that there's a lot of people interested in watching this type of content. So you can definitely get some ideas from it. So for example, this one right here, this is a perfect example of the type of video that you would use on a surfing Facebook page. This one is from GoPro, and they have top 10 surf moments. The video is 4 minutes long. It has 772,000 views. So this is what you're looking for in regards to creating videos that are at least 3 minutes long that you can utilize on your Facebook page. And you don't want to just take this video, download it, and then upload it on your Facebook page, because that is not going to work. What you want to do is create your own unique videos. And we're going to talk about in the next few lessons on how you can do that by utilizing other people's videos the proper way, and how you can do this by minimizing the risk of getting your video taken down or removed by Facebook. So as you can see, this is a big niche. Surfing, it is definitely a good niche to jump into. And this is just one of all of the Facebook niche ideas that I gave you in the actual PDF file that you can go through, and you can research any of these niches. And there's far more niches that you can jump into, but you can just pick one, start with one, grow that page, and then from there move on to another niche. Once you decided to go into a specific niche, your next step is to actually go and find content for that page in order to start generating growth and generating engagement.